What's going on, motherfuckers? Hello, my weeaboos. We're gonna keep this one fairly short today. Okay, so Brian Laundrie, currently a missing person. He is wanted by authorities, federal and in a couple different states, Utah and Florida, for well, it was a disappearance of his girlfriend, Gabby Petito, who he was traveling across the country in a van with. She's a van life YouTuber, and she went missing. They found her body day or so ago, and he has since gone missing. They have searched various natural preservations and parks, and with no luck so far. But Sam Bass, 13 hours ago, out of northern Florida, posted this game cam image taken on his property. Is this Brian Laundrie? It might be. Ooh, look at this. Look at this spicy, spicy game cam. We have what appears to be a man traveling light. Now, the theory is that Brian Laundrie is going from national park to national park, staying in remote areas, trying to distance himself from where he is wanted. Some people think he is making his way to Mexico. My personal opinion is that this might not be Brian Laundrie, and Brian Laundrie might be fucking dead. He might have gone hiking exactly where he said he was hiking and fucking died. Good morning, Arianthe. Hello. We have a potential game cam photo of Brian Laundrie. No one knows where this fool is at. Oh, you don't think he's dead? He does strike me as a narcissistic personality type. He seems like somebody whose self-importance would probably keep him from killing himself. But that was my first thought when I heard he was a missing person now as well. Yeah, I don't think he would kill himself. That was my first thought when he went missing. Honestly, when I saw this game cam picture, I thought, ooh, baby. Now, things commenters are saying, they're saying his beard doesn't look right, but he could have shaved before he left. This kind of just looks like a guy who hasn't shaved in a few days. There's another couple of homicides that happened really close to where they were camping, right? So Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito, this is just a new developing story that I read about this morning attached to Brian Laundrie. He was in a co-op with Gabby. Gabby and him start fighting. It gets physical, the cops get called. There are a married couple of women there who witness it and go back to their campsite, and there was a strange man following them around, they said. And they said that if we end up missing or we end up dead, we were definitely murdered. Let's see, Arianthe says, same. I did think they'd find his dead body, but they suspended the search and so far have no intentions of resuming, leading me to believe they don't think he's there. Arianthe, a few hours ago, they started the search back. Not in mass like they did before, but they started the search back. You'd put money that he killed that couple in Utah. Well, here's the thing about the couple in Utah. There was also a campsite found where they found over 30 individual weapons. I don't believe Colorado authorities at one point say, hey, we suspect the guy with the weapons is here. We haven't detained him. So if you're camping, watch out. The fuck? Catch these campers, boy. I wish we could have had a description. The backpack looks the same. Exactly, Johnny. Yeah, see this bag, there's a photo. Let's see if I can find it here in the comments. Somebody had posted a photo of a similar backpack taken from a crime scene, or a photo from inside of the van right here. Absolutely, Johnny. Absolutely. Looky here. We're making salmon salad and coconut rice. Boom. There's the bag down there in the bottom below the text that I pulled up on screen. Again, that does look like the fucking bag he is holding right here. Wish it was better quality footage, you know what I mean? And yeah, as an avid camper, yes, absolutely, Arianthe. It scares me too that we've had this issue in the United States before, particularly in the Pacific Northwest, where our kind of camping areas are littered with what would appear to be serial crime. Now, that's kind of my question this morning is, did Brian Laundrie kill the couple that died close to them? Did he do that too? Yeah, you were in Colorado last weekend, Arian. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So, scary stuff. Scary stuff. Not only is his bag the same, the posture's kind of the same. I will say, because of the distortions of the game cam, it's hard to see what, you know. I heard he was in the Moonflower, which is the real quick. Someone named Popcorn has commented. I heard he was in the Moonflower from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. on 8/12. This is what I thought he said during the pullover by police. That picture is how he stands. That looks like him. Absolutely. Absolutely. He was. And he was in the he was absolutely in the Moonflower that long. He got in a fight. Yeah, that's when we got that police footage. This does really look like him. That kind of looks like, yeah, his posture when he's talking to the police. Let me see. I can pull up that body cam footage real quick if you guys would like some reference real fast. Let's do our own little investigation real quick, guys. Let's do our own little investigation real quick. Let's see here. We got Brian Laundrie body cam. See what we can find, baby.
Breaking news, you were looking at live pictures out of Florida where several members of law enforcement and a crowd of protesters.
Talk forward a little bit again. I'm going to keep this kind of quiet for the algorithm. We're going to see if we can't just get up into the actual meat and bones of the...
with Laundrie.
What the fuck?
The police department.
Give me the body cam, bitches. Here we go. There's Gabby. Rest in peace, Gabby Petito. I still don't think she deserved it. Now, light shirt, dark pants. Let's see how the pants kind of fit.
You're not getting in trouble.
Oh, yeah, shorts.
So, tell me what's going on.
He's got a nervousness. He's obviously guilty. I hate to... He has that dumb guy head tilt that he likes to project. Absolutely, Popcorn. He's probably one of the entitled privileged types that blames his physical abuse of his partners on his mental illnesses. I'm sure he was probably overdiagnosed as a youth. But let's just real quick hop over here. Bald head, kind of that typical male pattern baldness. Unfortunately, we get a little bit of blurring on the nose. It would appear the person who was moving, and the person on the body cam was slightly moving when this happened. And so again, if we could just get a little more detail on that nose, baby, that would be nice.
So I try and really distance myself from her, so like I lock the car.
That would be his right arm,
what happened this morning
slightly raised.
trying to
This is
start up like his
typical
own website blog and everything, so
right-handed
like every time, we really had a nice morning and everything, but she just
The lady in
worked up as we were trying to get going and get her day
the
going.
lady in the Moonflower would have noticed him as the cupid guy.
You want to tell me about those scratches on your face?
She had it up on her hand.
I think there might be a separate crazy person involved.
She wanted I like the keys, so I said, let's just take a breather and let's not go anywhere, let's just calm down for a minute.
I'm trying to reload that.
And then she had her phone trying to get the keys from her, so I was just trying to, I know I shouldn't push, but I was trying to push her away. So let's just take a little step back and breathe. And she got
okay, and as we can see here, though, his body language, it's kind of hard to tell because he's nervous here, but he would be nervous in that game cam, I would imagine.
You want to tell me about hitting that curb?
But
hitting the curb was her grabbing the wheel.
Did she grab the wheel?
Yeah, she said, I can't believe we're getting pulled over, and then she did it.
What about the speed? Did she take over the... Did she take over the pedal on you?
I was going fast, I'm sorry. I know, it's probably just the moment of, like, I'm still shaking now. The adrenaline's seeing the lights flashing up, and then her grabbing the wheel. So if I sped up, I'm sorry about that. Or if I was speeding beforehand, I'm sorry about that.
again,
It took quite a
one of
bit
the
to
things
catch
to
up to
notice
you.
about him, he seems typically like a right-handed
We're just
body
going into
language
the
type of
park
person
again
who
to get
keeps
water.
it
We have
on
a 6-gallon water container to fill up, so we're just grabbing one for the hike. Okay, and we're just, I was trying to keep everything calm and quiet, because there's plans still to go for a hike, because I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, the video's louder than me. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Gabby took a picture of him while They was on sitting in a chair reading a book about missing women. I don't know how they could say there is not a threat to the public in Moab. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. There is definitely a threat to the public in Moab with him out and about. Absolutely. Uh, absolutely. Uh, this is the new juicy piece of evidence. I gotta say, with you guys popping in here, reminded me of some of the evidence. I gotta say, I'm even more on the train that this is probably Brian Laundrie. Now, again, this is from Sam Bass in northern Florida, and it is, oof, fucking wild. It's fucking wild. Let's see if there's any more details we can maybe gather. The brow ridge here, you know, this is as close as I can zoom in on this particular image. Typical northern Florida overgrowth. Right arm up because he's holding the backpack right-handed. No. I wish we had any details on his fingers. You know, he had what looked like you want those parents to be prosecuted. Arianthe, you know what? That's a good point. So here's the thing. When the police come to your parents' house and suspect you of committing a crime and they're greeted with an attorney and a statement, that's fucking crazy. You're guilty, bro. You did something. You went home. You cried to your parents who have he is a killer. Plus, there are released drawing of him drawing random gory women. Oh, was he into gore? I didn't know that, Corvette. I didn't know that, Corvette. Yeah, if he was into gory women, if he was into gore porn, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That right there, if that's an element that's like part of his life, that honestly makes me kind of lean toward maybe he did have something to do with those two missing women. There's a motive there too. He saw lesbians in a co-op, probably getting involved in his fight with a woman, probably him being mean to a woman. Interesting, Corvette. Thank you for that bit of information. I didn't know that about Brian, but will absolutely believe that. He seemed to have no. He blamed her and the police in the body cam footage for them fucking veering. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's search Brian Laundrie gory women. Or slapping Gabby. No. Please admit grim theory. Brian Laundrie on Instagram. Fuck his parents. Jealous guys won't let her have friends. Yeah, it is strange that Gabby didn't have friends. And, you know, I think the reason she didn't have friends is absolutely because she was in a controlling, abusive relationship. See. Finding anything on Brian Laundrie being in, like, enjoying gore, but that might be because of my Google algorithm. Maybe I'm searching the wrong thing. Maybe I need your Corvette to be my Jamie. Pull that up. Let's see here. Brian Laundrie fan question mark? But I believe you. Absolutely believe you. And yes, fuck Brian Laundrie's parents if he was into gore and into if he sexualized the abuse and, you know, harm of women. Who was he supposed to meet in Yellowstone? Did that person show up in Yellowstone? I bet you if that person did show up in Yellowstone, there's going to be a wall of litigation between us and them. she had to have already been dead when they contacted the lawyer, or the lawyer would have been compelled to talk to law enforcement. Absolutely, Johnny. Here's the thing, that lawyer, yeah, she was already dead, and they contacted a lawyer, their family attorney, immediately, and told him, you need to hang out here and do what we can. Which is insane. Insane. Let's see, I guess it was one of her friends, so she had at least one. Well, was it Gabby's friend or was it Brian's friend? Here's the thing about relationships that go that way, right? You don't know if it's, you know, but they hadn't seen each other in a long time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Then, okay, Johnny. Yeah, it could have been just, yeah, a friend that was estranged, and she probably had to say, hey, I want to go to Yellowstone and meet up with my friend, Brian. I guess. Or however he is. Again, that damn body cam footage is just so. Okay, let me make sure I've got the audio on that shit turned down a bit. I don't muted. Hopefully it's quiet. Look more at his body language a little bit here, guys. Let's just kind of flip-flops, things like that. He's dressed to drive or swim. Maybe deep dive his Instagram or something. We got his black pants, light shirt. Looks like something around his neck, maybe. Or that's tattoos. I just, man, if only we had some better. A better quality image. Yeah, Yellowstone isn't far from Teton. Yeah. Yeah, super close to Teton. Meeting up for her birthday. I've noticed that, yeah, abusers to drop the illusion of abuse will, yeah, seemingly let their victim fucking have a birthday party or something that they show out at and prove that they're, oh, it's for the friend's birthday. Thank you, Johnny. Damn. Oh, fuck. I got a feeling Brian's just a piece of shit abusive boyfriend. Still don't, I think he has clear motive. The cops could have saved her in that moment. Arianthe, absolutely. Like, this situation here, we have, yeah, the police intervening in a situation that has clearly physically gotten hostile. I don't know why he wasn't in jail for this. Wow, dispatch never relayed the call about witnessing hitting her. Wow. Well, and there's, so if I'm the cop responding to this scene, I see Gabby with no physical marks. I see him with scratches on his face. I'm going to be honest, I'm arresting them both. If they want to get out and not press charges on each other, whatever, but you're getting arrested for something. Let's see, Julie Batchman. The friend didn't meet her in Yellowstone because Gabby didn't get back with her to confirm. They started talking about his weirdness. Ooh, says Blazing Toy. Okay, wait. At an hour and 8 minutes. Oh, into this video? Let's see. Hmm. Wow. Friend called the phone with no answer. What? old Instagram stuff and the book Lullaby. Who was the friend? I think it was the same day she died. Friend called phone, no answer. No, this link. Don't see a link yet. Blazing Toy. I will absolutely copy and paste that fucking link, though. You better believe me, boy. Absolutely. If I don't know you and you're not subscribe. Let's hang out more. I like you guys. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not seeing a link from you. If you could give me Blazing Toy reviews at least a search for YouTube or anything, I absolutely would follow that. Because for some reason my multi-chat's not giving me the link on your end. Let me see if maybe I can't. I'll open my stream on YouTube and find it that way. I think that's where you're streaming, you're messaging from, right? Let's see here. See if I can't find your comment, my mans. I'll open my own stream. I've been having technical difficulties though with my goddamn with just CenturyLink. I use CenturyLink as it. Oh, where's the damn? Oh, it's not pasting the link. Gotcha, my man. You'll show what you wrote. Okay. Old friend from New York. Who was it? One of Gabby's old friends. They were going to meet. They're going to meet like the day she died. Friend called phone, so no answer. Do you think maybe some of the fight started over her trying to get ready to go to this party? Brian got heated again, killed her. It seems like anything, you know. The ears, hairline, and nose match, but the chin is harder to see. See, absolutely. The ZMAG. I was talking about that earlier. It's kind of blurry game cam, and it looks like the person was in motion. So like the top of the ear, the nose, and the chin is incredibly hard to get details on. You know. The interview room with Chris. Is that what it's called? Well, you know, let's if anybody has any more information, you think the friend is a big deal? Probably. I think that Gabby showing attention or interest in other people was probably a big deal to Brian. If I had to guess. Probably a really big deal to Brian. He probably had a fair amount of jealousy, resentment, and hate toward everybody that was attached to her, her parents included. The backpack is a pretty big coincidence. Oh, search the interview room, Chris McDonough. Okay, Brian. Let's see here. Let's go here. Let's find this. Let's see. The interview room. Brian. Ah, here we go. And you said about an hour and 8 minutes in, huh? We start talking about the weirdness of Brian Laundrie. Let's hop in here. My man. My sound settings figured out because for some reason it's not. There we go. Beautiful.
She could have been looking at. Okay, now let's stop right there. Okay, now this is the 13th, the next day. Okay, so Brian posts about destructive economic practices and living with less. This is in his post here. Okay, but notice he's wearing the same clothing. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
Probably from the
Gabby
police
went.
video.
This was earlier. Okay, but this is his
Looks like hair
mindset
growing on the back of
earlier
the
in
head,
the
not the
day.
front. Yeah, he looks somewhat bald, which
And this
Brian
is
Laundrie
what
has male pattern
I was
baldness.
thinking throughout that day, and
Yeah.
the small things, quote unquote, just kind of got out of hand. Okay, keep going,
Yeah, just
and let's just let this play. So in this situation, you know, stop. All right, so we've all seen this. My biggest fear is that one day I'll wake up and it will have all been a dream, because that is what every second has felt like since the moment we felt each other, till death do us part, or until I wake up. I'm so happy the answer was yes. Love you, honey. So this is the proposal, okay? And this is the picture,
kind of spooky in
you
retrospect.
know, on
That quote right there,
thing.
that status update, guys, that's spooky.
Stop. I found
Oh,
this
you enhanced the photo and
particular
posted it in
post
Discord. Let's see what we
extremely
got, girl.
interesting. Only after disaster
Where we
can we
get
be
that?
resurrected. It's only
We got
after
Ari
you've
Anthony back
lost
there hitting
everything
enhance.
that you're free to do
Ooh.
anything. Nothing is set.
See if I can find a way to
Everything is
bring that in.
fluid.
I've actually got
Everything
a
is
similar
open.
version of an enhanced,
Hashtag
something that looks just
Fight
like
Club
that from the
at
comments of
Moonflower,
that photo.
i.e. Now, interesting here. Fight Club. Okay? It's a series of books, right? Let's move forward, Dill. Show you here.
So you think it might have been premeditated, Julie? Brian and Lullaby book.
Look at the cover of one of these.
Who's into like Fight Club and Chuck
Palahniuk
Palahniuk.
is the author.
So he kind of has like your typical kind of gory hipster
Any of these
literature vibe, right?
Okay?
Is that what's going on here?
Google the author here.
Trying to clear up that face. Yeah, I don't know if it'll be too possible to clear up the face in that photo though, because he's.
But these books,
I think moving.
the mindset of.
I wish there was maybe live. If they had any video, there was video, so we could maybe see the gait and the posture of the person in motion. A lot more you can tell from that than sometimes even similarities in a black and white photo.
Okay, and that message is more.
Maybe he had to kill the couple because they witnessed something and came walking to investigate because of curiosity and the noises they heard. Ooh, I like that road trip, Eddie.
But
Possible, or it was because he knew they were camp close and they fucking tried to intervene at the co-op. I got a feeling that couple seeing a woman getting abused in a store would probably speak out to the man and be like, "Hey, stop. We're calling the cops." Like, look at drawings though, my man.
Just want to say I'm a really
do they oh, here we go. Here we get into some of Brian's drawings.
Now, the reason I point these ink pad stamps out, which he created.
Okay, these are so yeah. He's pulling from things like Chuck Palahniuk books and stuff like that.
Of the princess. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely interested in like some rotten literature. I don't mind those books, but you know. Okay, so Itchy and Scratchy, he does have a thing with violence, it would appear. All of the media, it seems like Brian Laundrie ingests outside of making his own Instagram content is violent.
And a lot of gore.
I've only seen books cited that are violent. Itchy and Scratchy is the overly violent, like for parody cartoon in The Simpsons, cartoon within a cartoon.
This is
Gabby might have stayed with the couple when Brian stayed in the hotel since they were at the Moonflower all day. Ooh.
And he's disappointed in himself that he didn't put more gore into.
Yeah, the hairline area, Anthony, I gotta say.
He follows a lot of dark, art.
Let's creep up, just like his.
But if you go back and you start looking at how he thinks.
Yeah.
What we're starting to see here is a pattern of very disturbing. Remember we talk about leakage, okay? We start seeing
Yeah, no, absolutely, Arianthe. Those are the two. Those are actually two photos that were side by side in the comments, where it's like, this is the same fucking guy. Absolutely, absolutely. And in that photo, now that we're kind of looking at it, it's just pause real quick, pop back over here. He's obviously looking off into the distance at something. He's looking into the clearing, trying, I guess, not using a flashlight either, just walking through the fucking darkness. And that's also suspicious as fuck. Like, a homeless person would probably at least cup a flashlight with their hand or have something, right? I mean, fuck, I see homeless people all the time going out to the campgrounds in the desert, and they're some kind of means of light. That's just that in itself is suspicious as fuck. You heard Brian had a gun. I would believe he had a gun. He seems like the type of person who his ideology would absolutely be like, arm yourself. Look at everything he takes in. He's enjoyed nothing but violence. It seems like out of media, which is, there's a lot more out there than Chuck Palahniuk books and Itchy and Scratchy and,
that quite frankly would have made
things that have a violent, dark edge to them.
Probably the author is gonna thank me for making that
statement. I bet Brian had a gun. I'm interested to see if they do find out whose fucking campsite had over 30 weapons. They found a place with over 30 weapons,
So keep moving.
Oh, see? I've been waiting to hear how each of these people were murdered.
Blacklight art.
I know the couple was found, I believe, in the river, partially clothed, which is indicative of like a sex crime or something closer to like how the 11 from Texas, from Galveston, were found.
I just saw somebody say,
which has if you don't know anything about the 11 from Galveston, Texas, in the 70s, 11 women went missing, and I still don't know. I think it was Edward Harold Bell who did it, but he's dead. I'll probably never prove it.
She's over at her best friend's house.
Ooh, what we got here, Anthony? Here we got a link. Let's go. Hold on.
At least 7 times.
What do we got here, girl?
Because she just couldn't be around him, and they had to separate for the evening. So this separation from law enforcement that day with the van, I also want to continue to say
we did allow ads. I don't give a shit.
By giving her back that van because he empowered her.
Oh my god.
Let's keep moving, Dill.
Do I really have to allow ads to read this article? What the fuck is happening?
Speaks for itself.
I'm not going ad free, that's for sure.
By the way, I put this together before today.
All right. Well, I am Paywall from USA Today, Arianthe. Sorry, I can't read that.
Brian's post about on August 13th.
It was weird.
Destructive economic practices. Okay, living with less. That's his last post. August 19th, 8-minute YouTube video is posted on their account, Nomadic Static. Gabby's post on Instagram, but without mentioning her local.
I just heard one of the two girls' father was pissed. Cop said cases were not connected. Said no way they could know that. Rest in peace, Gabby Petito. I didn't even know she was sick.
At Salt Lake City, the Fairfield Inn. She's reportedly stayed there for more than a day.
What, Daniel?
August 25th, reports say Gabby's mom received a text from her, which
married couple shot dead at Utah campsite after man was creeping them out. Okay, so they were shot. The worst. Just the worst. What we got here? Yeah, they were found in the La Salle Mountains, which is pretty close to where, at the time, Brian Laundrie and Gabby Petito were camping. Like, you could logically commit all of those crimes at one fucking time. Glad they're treating those as homicides. She mentions the past time where her and Gabby were going out line dancing, and Brian did absolutely everything to make it impossible for her to go. Ended up her not going because car keys lost. I'm sure the same similar thing happened again. Her birthday was, I believe, on the 29th of August, so that was coming up. Absolutely, Road Trip Eddie. Yeah, Arianthe, if Gabby was also shot, I mean, we'll have caliber. We'll have bullets. We'll be able to trace at that point. Be able to know if the forensics match, you know. One that worked at Moonflower probably told Brian and Gabby about the creepy guy, since they were at the Moonflower from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., which was the same, yeah, same hours as the ladies' shift. Gotcha. Wow. Okay. That's Oh, gotcha. My birthday was March 19th. The one that worked at Moonflower probably told Brian and Gabby about the creepy guy. Yeah. I bet you they did tell Brian and Gabby about the creepy guy. Again, how unfortunate if that's unrelated. And why would he go missing if it would, I mean, so crazy. Fucking crazy. But I wanted to share this story this morning. I'm so glad you all showed up today. Hello. I love to cover true crime on this channel. I love to stay up to date with the news. Be sure to hop into my channel. If I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitch. Check out my previous streams. Check out my videos. I've edited content, all kinds of things on there. This is the news this morning. They've restarted the search for Brian Laundrie on a smaller scale in specific areas. And we have game cam footage from northern Florida of a mysterious man with a very similar bag, similar posture, similar male pattern baldness in the middle of fucking nowhere. So, yeah, I feel like I did make a good point about the guy walking without a flashlight. Again, this is a guy who is obviously, I've never seen a homeless person caught on game cam like this. Like, even if there wasn't, I mean, I'm calling the cops if I catch this on my game cam. There's no flashlight, there's no, like, hunting anything. This is somebody who's a transient, for sure. For sure. Sweaty as all piss. I don't know if you can, it feels like that's not shadowing on this shirt, but you can see fucking sweat. And yeah, the whole thing's fucking fishy. Anyway, I'm gonna hop on out of here, you guys. We have another, I think we're doing a tattered map today. We're gonna talk conspiracies and cults later today on the channel. Absolutely, Harry Anthony. No, that's why I chose this story partially is the Merc Radio team we seem pretty passionate about this one. I think we all want some justice for Gabby Petito and her family. This picture was posted, good question, Popcorn. This picture was posted to Facebook 13 hours ago by a man named Sam Bass. It's off of his property. So, you guys check him out. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you had a good time on this stream, or you're one of the people that was talking to me and you want to share this conversation we had with your friends. Feel free to share it with them. I'd love to meet all of you. Pop into my chat anytime you see me live, guys. I like you all. How about that? Come on down to the Merc Radio Bar and Grill anytime. All right. I'm gonna hop on out of here, guys. Again, much love and kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you around the corner.
Bye.